Faith is not something from the outside that you're going to get. Faith is something that you already have. Islam is something that everyone already has. And everyone is born a Muslim. Everyone is born in complete submission. When that ayat subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, it is the parents that makes you into a Christian or a Jew or any other kind of belief. Meaning that whatever power is there to change your life, that is what they are putting on it. But faith is something that is not from outside that you take, but is something from already inside. And every prophet came to open, to unveil. Every prophet came to say, remember this. So many are saying they don't believe in Allah. Correct? We don't believe in God, they're saying. Okay. But nobody can really say we don't believe in anything. You ever meet people who say, I don't believe in anything? They may say, I don't believe in anything. But you dig a little bit and say, no, I believe in myself. I believe I should not be hungry. I believe I should be in safety. I believe I should have this. I believe. You believe in yourself. So belief is there. Belief is there. You don't believe in anything, you believe in your children. Belief is there. Now that belief Allah has put, slowly now, you have to take away the covering of that belief to show that this covering, it is wrong. This covering, it is incomplete. You start uncovering, and you are going to discover yourself what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put in you. This is what every prophet and every awliya they're trying to do. They're not. Those who are just putting, there's not real faith. When there's not faith, they can take it and they can lose it. Those ones who say, oh yeah, today they say La ilaha illallah, tomorrow they say, and that is not real faith. The faith hasn't entered into their hearts yet. It has not. Now, which is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is sending different stations to people. And everyone has to go according to their station. And in the Shariat of the Prophet ﷺ, whatever station that you are, that is in compliance with Iman, Islam, and Ihsan, whatever station, it is accepted. Because your Prophet is praying for you. That faith, you will understand and you will realize, especially in the last 7 breaths of your life. Faith will enter into your heart. You will start seeing. For those who are not seeing anything in their life, for those who are seeing things, you don't need that last 7 breaths. For a believer, according to Shariat now, any regular, normal believer, 40 days before you die, you're supposed to know. The signs are there. Now, for those ones who are asking not only just belief, but they are asking for the belief of the prophets. They're asking for the belief of the awliya Allah. They are not leaning against their belief. They're not relying on their belief. They're not relying on their salat, on their namaz, on their siyam, and their qiyam. They're not relying. They're relying on their guide, their sheikh, their prophet. They're saying, for us, it is nothing. It is yours. Now, when they do that, safety reaches to them. They can be very, very far away. They can be the furthest away from the alif. But if you pull, the whole thing pulls together because you are connected. For thousands of years, people were not running to chase to become awliya or to become ulama or to become this, because it is given to them to follow. East or west, north or south, they follow. And because of that following, even when they have nothing, but because they are together, they get pulled into the same place. Now, because what is faith if it's not faith is not submission? What is that faith if that faith is not submission? We are submitting to our own weakness in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The fakir is knowing whatever that is worth nothing. That's why we're saying we're poor, we're worth nothing. Our zikr in the divinely presence, it is worth nothing. In the divinely presence of the Prophet, it is worth nothing. You think it's worth something? I've said for years, there are people, Shaykh Effendi had said, before even getting up from the prayers, the angel already throw back their prayers to their faces. This is real. And now, if you are reading that Hadith Sharif, your heart is going to shake. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He has created the 7 angels. Before He has created the 7 skies, the 7 heavens. And each angel, they're in charge of that heaven. And when you are praying now, the angels who are going to bring your ibadat to the first level. And that angel is going to see, those angels saying, this one has made zikr, he has prayed, he has done this. That angel is saying, yes, he has done all of that. But he is doing all of that not for Allah's sake, but for others to praise him. Throw it back to him. They bring another one to the second level. First level he passed, he's doing it for Allah. Throw it to the second. That one has hasad. That one has arrogance. Throw it back to his face. Every time he goes up, if he doesn't pass, he gets thrown down. And at the very last level, you pass through the 6. At the very last level, what? The angel is saying, the criterion for it to pass is what? It can only be for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It cannot be for anything else. It cannot be, you cannot have jealousy, you cannot have hypocrisy, you cannot do it for dunya, you cannot, only for Allah's sake now. Only for Allah's sake. Which is why Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying, even before you're saying Fatiha, which we're seeing so many other tariqas they're also not doing, before you say the Fatiha, before you make any dua, give salawats. Before and after. Because the salawat is going to lift the dua now to higher stations. Without the salawat, it's like you are sending a letter without the stamp. It goes nowhere. And the Fatiha, it is a mother of all the ayats, and inside is the biggest dua that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is making us to say to Him. Which is why we're reciting the salawat before the Fatiha and after, to make it to be risen up. Now, we are not asking for our deeds by themselves to go up to higher stations. We're asking for the sake of the Prophet ﷺ, because that is the key to open every door. But the key to open to that door of the Prophet ﷺ is your murshid. You don't have one, you're following shaitan. If you're not realizing that one is representing that one, even your shahadat is not complete. You understand? We say later, in-house sohbet, inshallah. Wa min Allahu tawfiq, al-Fatiha. This much is enough.